Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Let's Play, side play of the Shards. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, you can go to Patreon, which is $5 a month. So, nonetheless, side play, we were socializing with Oliver, and then Marina came along, and someone was almost thrown out a window, but that's fine because they weren't. Poor Alfie. And then, yeah, they invited us to go to dinner, at which point we're like, yes, please. So Minnie's still upside down. Our cat friend was like, hey, you ghosted me or something like that. Not cool. You should come with me next time. He's like, okay. But then we're going on the date thing. I brought flowers, and now things are going on. Also, I just kind of wonder, like, how much stuff, because apparently, I guess this was the last at Safe for Work thing that we got of this, but there's still, like, a ton of NSFW stuff to get for this route, you know? Anyways, do with Marina's art. I hope there's some Marina content. Anyways, Ollie seems to be lost in a steam of tea that's fogging up his glasses. So, Marina, yes? Ask me anything. I am ready. You like vertebrae, don't you? That was the thing. One could talk about people's anatomy. Okay. I see you're a big fan of anatomy. Of course I am. There's nothing more satisfying than a well-defined collarbone, or thigh dimples that start perfectly at the midpoint of this sacrum and extend downwards towards the upper parts of the gluteal crease. Is that related to your art? Ah, you remember me mentioning that. I did say that's a conversation for another time, and this is another time. What do you want to know? Everything. Tell me about your passion. I'm quite the art lover, and even if I'm not good at it myself. What can I say? The brush is my sword, and the canvas is my battlefield. When I paint, I get lost in another world. I'm assuming you like painting people? Yes, especially friends and people I know. I don't know how to explain it, but when their bodies are stuck to my canvas, static and peaceful, they seem more alive than ever. That sounds interesting, to say the least. My main and only affinity is ice magic. But while painting, I feel like another link is connecting inside my soul. Her expression softens as she gets lost in thought. Instead of disturbing her, I take the silence in as well, living a short, quiet moment. Anyway, it's a nice break from reality. I'd love to see you in action sometime, both on canvas and the actual battlefield. I will think about your offer. Hehe. Our plates and cups are now empty. The candles almost burned out, and the moons are rising higher in the night sky. I'm tired. We all agree that it's time for us to end our meeting, which at this point feels like more than just dinner. Marina and Oliver pay for the meal, and I make sure to thank them profoundly for the treat. I think they thanked me for my company again, or perhaps told me to fuck off and get lost. I think that it could have been anything, since my mind was not able to focus on words. We part ways for the time being, waving goodbyes to Sebastian as well. The dorm is a bit of a blur, and my eyes cloudy and droopy. I didn't do much today, except walk and talk, yet can't say I wouldn't be grateful for finally get time to sleep. Yawn. Skip. Bruh. I can't stop thinking about. Yeah, I think it was tape before, but Marina? Is this where we choose, like, who we're going after? I know it's very ironic to say, but her sexy fox persona, the way she moves so casually, yet seductively, I can read. I've been reading for hours, but still, is enough to make anyone drool over her. The perfect contrast of woo and beauty, and despite all that, her confidence gives off hints of innocence. As intimidatingly inferior she makes me feel with her mere presence, I would risk it all for a night with her. My fingers through her silky hair, her fingers in mine. Doesn't matter, as long as I get to be a woo at the end of the day. She'd absolutely be the one pegging you, and you'd love it. Or, I mean, Just saying. Anyways, his thing. By the way, did you get your room number by any chance? He went to Oliver's room before coming to yours. Tell me, wasn't he asleep? Yeah, so? See, he's just that. It's easy way again when he's half naked at 1 a.m. Psycho behavior right there. Oh yeah, it's egg. 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 But no longer egg. Wyvern. Or dragon. Or so I went to say. Stuff loud ground coming off. Sorry, been more ravenous. Didn't you have it done yesterday? Couldn't really eat. Your double betrayal left a bitter taste in my mouth. I'm sorry. Didn't think it bothered you that much. To be fair, I am allowed to choose who to spend my time with, aren't I? You can. I just thought we... Never mind. Let's go. Skip. Well, we chose having all the things, which was cereal with milk, so do cereal with no milk and no cereal. How do you have cereal with no cereal? Down the line. Harassment. Yep, and nothing. I look down my tray, and it's empty. That really stuck my fancy. Yee. Oh, yeah, him. Wait. Whoa, what was the power to destroy their relationship? Oh, that he asked another guy to woo as a woo? Seems desperate for love and care. Kinda doesn't know that. So was it leave here until now, but the water's calm. Everybody look. I've basically nothing. Hey Cody, where's your breakfast? That bitch stole it, didn't she? Didn't he? I knew. No, it was fine. I didn't get anything. I just was hungry. Probably a bit nervous. I'll just be glad to be here. Nonsense. You need energy, don't you? And Tate have auditions today at practice. You need food. Dallin had multiple plates around him, so it was no brainer for him to have at least some. I'm not even sure if some of these are considered breakfast items. And I could do breakfast. Yeah, silly. I can't let my hunger part fail the additions. He picks up some pancakes from a tray and places one of them bacon. Honestly, I paid over $100 to get this table for us. If I'm not home back, I find fancy don't eat. He takes some of his food from his plate as well. And so, the empty plate fills up. It might be a bit much. Of course everyone wants to fill up your spoiled hole. Or spotted hole. Like a bastard. Eating disorders would be impossible around you guys. Appreciate the gesture. At least we can do for the only non-annoying first year around. Yeah. Bring the booze in. I can handle my drinks, even if I don't look like it. Aiden seemed to like that. She's full of surprises. I feel like my alcohol tolerance has gone downhill a lot recently, which, you know, is good. It's cheaper. I buy less alcohol and eat less alcohol to get drunk, you know, all that stuff. What was the question? What was the question? Yes, Lai? Yes, that's how he got them. It's true. Even if we met just yesterday, these books are weeks old. But yes. Tate gives me a side eye, but keeps quiet, smiles on. Okay. I mean, I really only need the word yes. It didn't need to be so condescending. Blah blah blah, gritted teeth. Scar. We did do that one thing before, so we don't need to do... Though, I guess we could do it. Boop. Because you do see ass. Oh, wait. Squirrels. It'd be... That would be helping... It'd be energy, breeze. We didn't learn that thing since we weren't with him that one time. Don't know how. Let's argue. We have in time. And anything. Anything. Explain caught fire. You don't have fire powers? There's a but. Concept of clothing. But he doesn't get wooed. Wind blades. Yes. Got what? Are you fucking dumb? You don't have power. You don't have wind powers of telekinesis. We need something. We need something that even your useless ass wouldn't lie about. Move. Do. Shakes his head. Wants some butt. Ooh. Don't bite. You'll choke. Huh. I didn't think it would do that thing, though I wonder if it's taking anything. Who's try shocking the roots, make the tentacles loosen. Ah, finally a good plan. Electricity can explain away by. Do it already and shut up. Alright, don't get angsty against me. Your boyfriend is going to be wooed by the plant. As a worst case scenario, it ain't that deep. Boy, there's more than one tentacle. The tentacle does its way inside the cat's woo. Not my boyfriend yet. Early, tell me more. What are intentions with the cat in the future? Marriage? Woo pal? Well, I was kind of hoping, I don't know, maybe not that far ahead, but possibly. I mean, if everything is... Wait. You trying to distract me from the Nightfallen as the Nightfallen goes further. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. The plant spawns an woo thing right at the cat's woo. Because, like, moments earlier, it was... Did we show it? It was this? Yin? It goes quite a bit further. Not all the way yet. Tate's pen expression was a good hint that he was not looking forward to having it wooed him. What? No way. I would never. Shut up and do as I told you now. Fine. Here. Or any thing could happen. Powerful magic current jumps through the ground. The first hits the wooden vines, restraining me, getting close, let's end loose, and then arriving at the plant's roots. It screeches with pain and starts shaking. The shock was not enough to affect Tate, but it was enough to burn some roots. Retrieving some limbs, he pulls his pants up and runs back to me. Finally. You could have hurried. Thankful you managed in the end. Sorry about that. That was taken by surprise. Can't blame me too much. I'd be paralyzed too if I saw this gift unwrapped in my face. He steps his own ass. Yeah. God, that thing reached so far down my woo. Can't hurt. He directs his attention back to the plant. The electricity was not enough to kill it, but I can't move anymore. And then he sets the forest on fire. For you, maybe. Oh, I forgot. Your vice didn't come back up, did it? Nope, just 2 hours left. I'm gonna have to sit this one out. At least at the start. Hey, does that mean... Detention is back on the table, yeah. Oh, huh. You have detention already? Cole, man, Cole did not exaggerate the word troublemakers, huh? We're not bad, promise. I believe you. The first impression is the most important, and so far, I cannot imagine either of you doing anything worthy of detention. At least, nothing malicious. I was kind of wondering, but I completely forgot about, failing stuff, It doesn't matter. I need to get out of detention yesterday. If I have to stay in a room for a couple of hours now, it's whatever. And you'll have me for company as well. Maybe our 2 friends here, little one joining as well. I think I'll pass. Yeah, same here. Your loss. I didn't know he had glasses. See, hear that? I think my leader is starting the practice. Oh, yeah. Okay, boop. I didn't think that's how we're gonna get a thing. I guess approach them? Hey, Tate. Yeah, I could basically hear the creaks in your eyes turn towards Marina's tits. What? No, that's not... Oh, sorry, I meant Oliver's ass. No specific body parts. I just thought we could go there and say hi together. He thinks for a minute. No thanks. Marina mothers me daily. It's nice having a break from her. And Oliver, he has shy nature pisses me off. Surprised the cat doesn't like the mouse. Oh, well, do you mind if I... No, you already ditched me for them before. Might as well do it again. Can you not make a big deal out of this? I still like you. I'm not replacing you or anything. Bring me a snack on your way back. You got it, Tate. I leave the skulking cat alone and make my way towards Marina and Ollie. Man, that child... what a child that one is. He just takes me, he's just likes me enough to not want me to leave. Separation anxiety, if you ask me. Well, I didn't ask. They noticed me approaching and signaled for me to come over. Now, I have confirmation they don't mind seeing me. Great, one more worry gone. I mean, I love her tits. It is kind of weird that, like, 3 kinds of things I like. Furs that are pretty much white. Furs that are pretty much black or dark. And then, natural colored furs. I don't know why. Anyways. Hi, Cody. Yeah. We were looking all over for you. You were? Yes, well, we were mostly worried, since we thought Tate might make it be late. But it seems our worries were in vain. We had a busy morning, but teleporting sure is handy. Are you going to watch us perform? We'll be part of the journey, a jury, so it'll be strange not to be present. Oh, right. The judges. That makes sense. Wait, part? Nos is on the jury. The headmaster wants to partake in the final vote. As a tiebreaker. Even though me and Ollie never disagreed on addition. Shabby word? My question was cut short by Dallin's voice suddenly ringing through the whole arena, and our heads turned towards the announcement tower. Aiden's silhouette can be seen on the left, and the headmaster to his right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this year's practice session. Cheers erupt throughout the whole place as he continues. You might be happy, or at least surprised, to find out we've made some small changes to the particular session. First and foremost, I'd like to present you with the headmaster Argus, who... Is his name Argus? Will be watching over and assessing the students. Yeah. Furries like the name Argus. Good afternoon, everyone. I trust we'll have a fair and entertaining practice session. I am looking forward to seeing the amazing talents of the academies thus far. Murmurs of confusion and protest can be heard by that statement. I knew that would be a general reaction, but I'm not the one making the announcements. Noticing discomfort created, Aiden intervenes. Of course, his presence here is purely personal. Your performance today will not affect your grades or overall yearly performance. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Aiden. As for the second small but exciting change, before the regular practice starts, the first years of the sorcery and summoning shards will hold our auditions in front of everyone, instead of being a private showcase like usual. So, the summoners will audition too? Yes, before you, in fact. The audition is a bit different. Different how? Well, for starters, they don't have a fig... Marina covers his mouth. They don't have to fig? A fig? Shh, don't tell him just yet. You'll ruin the surprise. You don't like the sound of that. Summoners have to show their summoning abilities in front of the practice opponent. In front of a practice opponent. Well, that's all you need to know. Let's start with the first edition participant on the list. Without further ado, Aiden, if you may. Please give it up for Alvi, auditioning for the summoners. Kind of small dog. Defenders. I think it'd be usual. Yeah. Dallin. Skip ahead, skip his head. Go for like creatures. Takes him down. Very impressive. He wasn't recommended for nothing. God, why can't he find my room first? I bet he could have summoned me in a matter of days. I doubt anyone would have accepted your proposition. I was desperate. Touche. I don't get a chance to meet him yet. I didn't get a chance to meet him yet. Maybe I can catch him as he gets to a seat. I don't think you'll be able to do that. Why not? I watch Alvi walk away, focusing on his path so I can follow him to his spots in the crowd, but after a couple steps, he turns to smoke and fades from reality. What the? Yeah, he does that sometimes. Did he teleport away? No, it's not teleportation. It's some form of invisibility. We heard he's shy. Extreme measures for a shy person. The combat is done, but down isn't with the list being taken by Chelsea's assistant. Minor do. Jesse tried to break into the announcement cabin. Respect, Summoner's flashy, obviously, Nightfallen. Say, I have so many other things better to do than this. Same here. Not to be disrespectful, but any summoner that can't yet summon is not worth watching. Yeah, they're kind of boring. The seniors are fun. You two have to be there? Do you two have to be there? Not for this, but we can't risk missing the Sorcerer's Auditions. How many first-year summoners are this year? We have to ask their leader for that information. I'm assuming they're more sorcerers in any case, right, Marina? For sure. Why is that? Anyone with any magic in them can be a summoner, even if they can't cast actual spells, but you need active magical power to be a sorcerer. The next summoner's up, and his trick is to make a big crystal in his hand glow. About 20 more minutes of this. Not if I can help it. It might be a good opportunity to spend some time with them. I should get them out of here. They won't accept. Didn't you hear that from them? They can't risk missing the sorcerers. In that case, I'll take one of them, and the other can notify us when to come back. As well as give us a reason to ask for their numbers. Or you could have just asked for the numbers because you like them. Like a normal person. No. I guess my thing is that I'll be focusing on Marina, maybe. This really is a waste of time. Here's an idea. Why don't I take Marina with me, who I chose absolutely randomly and unbiasedly, and we go relieve some anxiety in the back rooms. It sounded way more sexual than you think. Marina's taken by surprise by their request, and Ollie, surprisingly, gives a little giggle and smiles. That's very thoughtful of you, but I don't think I should leave Ollie alone. No. Don't worry about me. You should just go with Cody. Also, it is kind of weird. If we're trying to do a thing with them, like, he's saying he's straight, but sus. And she's bisexual, but mostly leans towards the ladies. Go with Cody. I'm not a baby. I'll be alright on my own. But what if... Uh-oh. Don't worry, Marina. I'll take care of your vice. Chelsea. Hi, Chelsea. Hello, tits. See, I even have a bodyguard now. Yeah, I kinda need a word with all these vices, so it's a perfect opportunity to get rid of his shadow. Am I the shadow? I deserve that title. Alright, I suppose I can go clear my mind from all this. She gestures towards the current contestant, and it's making what sounds like a puking noises, trying to conjure up Nightfallen. Yeah, let's go. See you later. Marina gives a curt nod and a polite bow to Chelsea, which she returns with a very exaggerated manner, then follows closely behind, as I lead the way to the back rooms. Give us a call when we need to come back. Would do. You two have fun. Do you think he knows? He absolutely knows. I'm surprised he's letting you stick your woo in his fox. Encouraging to do so, even. We aren't doing anything like that yet. Maybe just a makeout session. Hand-holding is as far as you'll go. She relaxes when we round the corner, and Ollie's eyes are no longer on us. The crowd noses goes down the more we walk. Besides the actual arena, they're building somewhat nice interior rooms to take a break from all the madness. We find some seats in a nice waiting room-like area. Not a lot of people around, because obviously, bored or not, they don't want to miss a chance of something actually exciting happening. Say, would it be effective if I were to ask you what my audition will consist of? That isn't the only reason you want to get me out there, isn't it? No, I promise not, but it would be a bonus. Good, because I wish I could tell you, but it wouldn't be fair. I understand. You know, I was a bit surprised you accepted to come here, even if Chelsea was watching Ollie. Which arguably might be worse than leaving it below. She chuckles. It would seem that way, but Chelsea is actually very caring when it comes to her friends. As for Ollie, well, I suppose he knows how uncomfortable the auditions made me. Still, he agreed to quite quickly for you to come with me. We had a heated argument before he came around. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah, that sure explains it. The anxious mouse argued with his favorite person in the world. He for sure stood his ground and manipulated me into getting you away from him because he was so done with you. Well, Sus. You're right on that. You're a pretty bad liar. Bad liar, the one weakness I share with Ollie. Unlike him, I can be direct when I want as well. So, you want the truth? I appreciate honesty. We made a little bet. A bet? Yes, here's the thing. I'm all ears. You impressed me with your chivalry and kind heart, the way you stood up to your friend, the way you treated Ollie, so I took a liking to you from the start. People sometimes say I'm impossible standards when it comes to partners, unlike most students here. But that's not normally true. I just want somebody that's, you know, nice. I doubt I'm the only nice person around. I mean, look at Dallin. Dallin is gay. Oh. Plus, I turned down Aiden in front of the whole academy, so everyone thinks I want someone harder than him, which is kind of hard to achieve. That's true. But where's this going? Because of how you treated Ollie, I started to like you, and the problem is that so did he. I'm gonna keep this button right here. So we had this tiny bet going. On me? Yes, we want to see whichever one you like better, so you don't fight a losing battle for something we can't achieve. She covers her mouth with her index finger and plays with her hair as she says this sentence, slowly realizing each word that she basically confessed right now. Something just sparked. And after that, I realized you're just kind of perfect? Perfect? At least, as far as I can see. You're smart, reliable, pretty, kind, and loyal. Not on all those things. Pretty? Very. And you weren't sure which one I liked that way? Exactly. I realize it's a bit sudden, and perhaps bold of me, but may I ask? Did something change behind her? Do you like me that way? Hell yeah. The most elegant, beautiful woman around just said I'm perfect, and she hopes I like her too. Well, of course I don't. Why would I like a long, silky, shiny hair? The lithe, hourglass figure, the swing of her tail as her hips naturally sway along, sly eyes and powerful gaze to hide the innocent, kind soul, the hardworking, talented, artistic fox that, of course I like her. I would be a fool to say no. Her eyes widen and all movements are soft, as if stuck in time. I'm glad I at least made it obvious enough for you to say all that. Or perhaps these are other emotions rising up, creating confusion. She smiles. A beautiful, serene smile, accompanied by closed, graceful eyes. The hardest part is over. Relieved, she resumes her dignified stance. Why don't we take some seats like normal people? Now I notice the silence and emptiness in the room. The soft-looking sofas begging for someone to sit on them, like some weird perverts. What? I bring a small cup of coffee each, and begin taking all the mini confessions. Taking all the mini confession that didn't even happen, except the words and topics used are more personal and rather professional. I kind of probably should have gone for Ollie first, but then, you know, I'm thirsty for big fox ladies. Which is why I'm actually getting the commission with not exactly her, definitely not her. Fox demon. Or devil? She tells me more about her awesome mother, the Crimson Witch. Despite their differences in personality and magic, they get along well, just like me and my mom. We end up talking about video games, out of the blue, and she surprised me with her superior knowledge on the topic. Most AAA games these days are not as what they used to be. Honestly, I can barely find one that isn't half-baked. So many good ideas go to waste because of corporate greed. It do be like that. Yeah. Maybe it's for the best in my case. It's not like I have much free time on my hands, especially with my other hobbies that I hate to neglect. Is it just painting? Yes. Speaking of painting, I'm working on some new magic and a new trick, if you may, that revolves around that. Painting magic? Consider me intrigued. Great, then you wouldn't mind helping me out, would you? I'd love to. What would I help with exactly? Let's just say my favorite art topic is life figure drawing. Life figure drawing? From reference. And it's just a bit embarrassing to ask just anyone to pose. Say no more. Call me on me anytime. In that case, what do you think about tonight? Tonight? Rushing into things, aren't I? No. Tonight's perfect. So, it's a date then? Sure, a date. Yes. Yep. She chuckles. After tonight, my studio. You have an art studio? Well, I'm not supposed to have, it's not supposed to be an art studio. I requested a room for training, but you can get away with things when you're a leader. Look at you, Miss Rebel. We had our final awkward moments alone in the back rooms, with some introductions on how I should get to that studio of hers. Marina's phone buzzes, and a message from Ollie appeared on screen. It's time we headed back. Okay, and with us hitting that 30-minute mark, I think that's a good time to call that side play. Hyena, where to put it? Right there, right. Right. What was this one about? Oh yeah, accepting the invitazione. I just kind of want to look at stuff before we close this one out. Boop. But anyways, if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and to get the newest version earlier, you can get it for money on Patreon. Sorry, after, reading a whole bunch, it's like, brain, make good. I guess they segment these things, because it's like, first page has like 9 of them, which has like 3 woos with that one guy that we did in Tate's route. Then the tentacle stuff. Then there's like 6 for a page by itself, 8 for a page by itself, 8 for a page by itself, but it's with him and, I guess the village, and then 5 by itself, I guess? I don't know. Though I kind of wonder if there might be a thing where it's like, if you're like, well, I actually did a woo, Tate might be like, well, then we're a wooing. I don't care if it wasn't the perfect thing, but I want to ooh. So, yeah, gammon, guys, I like gammons. Damage you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos that have grown. Please remember to spay and all your animals to have control the pet population. Ooh. And, yeah, I said all the things. And you probably give myself some time to not be right here, because reading is hard. And until next time, another Let's Play by me, the GamerWolfSix of Shards. Or, side play, yeah. Thanks, see ya.